So guys, last week we had a look at some of the new content that's coming soon to Postscriptum in Chapter 2, in particular the new French faction and the new map Ston. And well, this week we also got some news on yet another new map and the new 1940 German faction as well. So guys, this is BillyEatWorld again, let's get into it and let's find out. Alright guys, welcome to the video, and to kick off, like I said, this week we got a brand new dev blog which revealed another new map. And apparently this one is going to be called Dinant, and it's the second of 3 maps coming in Chapter 2, the third of which will be released after the main update. What's really interesting about this reveal is that Dinant is actually located in Belgium, which means now we know the update isn't completely focused on the fall of France. And I should also mention, even though it doesn't specifically say it, that the dev blog does actually mention that Belgian forces did fight in this battle. So maybe that means we'll be getting some kind of Belgian sub-faction as well. Now, apart from that, we don't really have too much specific info on Dinant yet, but with that being said, the devs did give us a few clues in the reveal. Firstly, they included a short 30-second trailer for the new map, and as you can see, it's clearly got an urban CQB focus, and as you can see, there's going to be an underground layer as well. Not just that, but there's a few interesting details in the dev blog itself. Apparently the fighting isn't just going to be taking place in the city, but there's also a citadel located on top of a mountain that players will get to fight in as well. And like I said, I think we can definitely expect a lot of close quarters combat in this one. Apparently, quote, claustrophobic tank combat in the streets will put even the most experienced tankers to the test. Now moving on, that's about all the info we have on the new map so far, but I am happy to say in this dev blog we did get a lot more info on the new German faction. And firstly, we now know that they will be getting quite a few major changes, not just superficial ones, including a completely new Wehrmacht reskin, which you can see here on the left. And of course, we know the devs are obviously focused on historical accuracy, so a ton of the later war German weapons are going to be replaced as well. And not just that, but we'll also be seeing a different set of faster and lighter German armor as well, because after all, this is the era of the German Blitzkrieg. Now, I kind of speculated a bit on this in the last video, but in this post, the devs have confirmed that the 1940 Germans will be losing the Sturmgewehr, the Panzerfaust, the Panzerschreck, the G41 and G43, as well as the MP40 and the MG42. So in a nutshell, we can expect to see a lot fewer automatic weapons on the battlefield in these maps, and of course we'll be getting a couple of new early war German weapons to fill the gaps, like the MP34, the ZB26 and the Panzerbuch 39. Also, like I said earlier, the Panther and the Tiger won't be available to this faction. Instead, we're going to be getting the Panzer II, the Panzer IV and the Panzer 38T. And like I said, all of these tanks are a lot lighter, a lot faster, and a lot more vulnerable. So obviously, another big meta shift for vehicle players. Now, that's about it for the info in the dev blog, but just quickly before we do finish up, here's one more bit of info that popped up this week on the official Postscriptum Twitter account. And as you can see, the devs are currently working on adding interiors to buildings in Plan Jaune to give them, quote, a more lived-in feeling. Now, that makes sense considering the new update does look like it's shaping up to have a bit more of an urban focus, but unfortunately we don't have any confirmation yet on whether the vanilla maps will be getting the same treatment. It does specifically say in the post, quote, houses in Plan Jaune. So fingers crossed after this new update comes out that they do have some time to go back and do a pass on all the other buildings in the game as well. But anyway, guys, that just about wraps up this quick update video. So as always, let me know what you think down in the comments. And let me know what you think of the new German faction. Do you think this is going to drastically change the meta, or do you think things are going to pretty much stay the same? Let me know what you think down below. As always, though, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please feel free to check out the links in the description if you want to see any more of these videos. And don't forget, you can also find my Twitter and Discord links down there as well if you want to keep in touch. And as always, until next time, see you later, and have a good one.